Boogie, it'll be interesting to see how these teams position themselves in the standings the rest of the way. Both have postseason aspirations, and this is the time of the year when the heat gets turned up a little bit.
Yeah, the next month or so will either make you or break you. It's been a long season at this point, and some players might be starting to feel a little tired and beat up. That's a big part of these games in August, and you're trying to collect as many wins as possible, but the coaching staffs are trying to do it in a way that also benefits their team down the stretch. It's a marathon, not a sprint, but you have to be able to finish strong.
Just about set to go. And on the hill, the big righty, Shohei Ohtani.
Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses, and to limit base runners, that's critical in winning games today, especially when teams are depending on the big swing, the home run, to win ball games.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Ke'Bryan Hayes. That's outside. And we are underway in game one of the series. Next pitch is outside.
2 balls, no strike.
And there's a foul ball. And a pitch. That one fouled off. 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Hard hit right side, and he takes it himself for the out. We take a check of the Pirates lineup put together by manager Derek Shelton. And one of the most exciting young stars in the sport, Shepard.
You know, Boog, he really makes the most out of his skill sets, leading the team in steals and on-base percentage. And, you know, you got sometimes a guy that can run really well, but he doesn't get on base enough to utilize that potential. As soon as this guy gets on first, he's thinking about second and then third. He's got the wheels to make that kind of stuff happen and really disrupt the ball game. I love watching guys like him who just make stuff happen in the lineup.
Number 19 in the box now. No balls and a strike. One out, base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. One down, base is empty. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Brian Reynolds here comes into this one with more homers than anyone in the National League. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. And there's a ball. And another ball. Two outs. That one misses. And the count is 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
2 down, nobody on. Stays alive. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Back after this on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill in this one, Shepard. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man, not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous. Someone with, I mean, he's dominating hitters, and a guy like this in the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. A wind in the pitch. Just missed.
1-0.
The wind of the pitch. To third. Hayes. Slings it across. And a quick out, number 1. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Gavin Lux.
And Boo, you and I were talking about him before the game. He's got good speed, and if you watch him in this game, he's that type of guy that's very smart. He doesn't have this just eye-popping speed, but he knows how to use it, and he's very intelligent on the base pass to get to the next base, to get around the bases, and ultimately score runs.
Gavin Lux, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Kicks and fires. Swings through that.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Got him swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
2 outs, base is empty. That one at triple digits.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Outside low, and the count is 2-2. Left-hand batter waits. Caught and missed. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Scoreless after 1. Top of the second. Here's O'Neal Cruz. Singing when the year's over, he'll have a new career high for RBIs in a season. Ohtani back to work.
1-0.
That one missed. Ohtani, a former MVP, he throws a slurve, a four-seamer, a cutter, a splitter, and he works in a sinker. The shortstop takes the ball. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching, but you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down, so we'll see how it goes in this one.
3-0.
Next offering down in the dirt. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. A gigantic blast. His 22nd homer of the year. The Pirates score first. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's Rowdy Tellez. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And the righty deals. Strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Popped up. Under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away. And now the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. And first offering is fouled off. Breaking ball through there for a strike. One run across in the frame so far here at the top of the second. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Two outs, base is empty. Andy Rodriguez, the next Pirate to hit.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. No hits over his last 5 games.
A little bit high, maybe. Ball 1.
I think he wanted that call in the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
And now it's even up.
It's a good take.
2-2.
That misses the zone. 3-2 now. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Nick Gonzalez in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Smith makes the play, and that's out number 3. Cannonball coming. And the home team down a run. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine, bottom of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Mookie Betts. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
Betts is definitely one of those guys that excels at everything he does, Boog. In terms of baseball, he can do it all. He's won World Series, batting titles, gold gloves, and everything else you can think of.
Turns and fires to Betts. Fouls one off. 2-2. The pitch. Got him swinging. Max Muncy at the dish. Tons of pop. Right now he's third in the National League in homers. That one at triple digits. The pitch. Foul ball there.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Next one misses. Now 1-2. Home team down a run. Bottom half of inning number 2. Next offering is down low.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
One down, base is empty. Nice grab. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
A quick move to his left, fully extended there in front of the shortstop to make the grab. Up with it, then a strong, accurate throw across the diamond to complete this highlight play.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. It's 0-1. Two down, nobody on. Up and in. Now 1-2. And here it comes. And that's outside. And it's 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Dodgers go down quietly. They're down 1-0. Back here in L.A. Now it's the power speed combo. Shepard. Ohtani back to work. Shepard goes 6 feet 3 inches, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. The pitch. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. That leaves him without a throw, and the defense comes away with nothing. Now batting key Brian Hayes. Grounded out his first time. In there, and it's 0-1.
If he were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Shepard gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Headed down the line. And a foul ball. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that
one. Now it's the right fielder. His first at-bat was a strikeout. And a swing and a miss there. All right, Singy, you know him at Dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
To first, might be two. Fires to second for one. Over to first, safe. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. Went down on strikes his first time through. Pitch is in there. 0-1.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Pitch misses there. 1-1.
One strike.
On the ground to the left. And it finds its way through for a hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Cruz stands in now and watches strike one. Oh, 1 now. Fastball for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Not close with that one, and it's 1-2. And downstairs. To the mound. And that's the third out. Pirates strand a couple, but they still lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Jason Hayward.
The center fielder, Jason Hayward.
The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajes. Fought off foul. The Pirates up by a run here in the last half of the third. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And the pitch.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Wouldn't chase that time. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. One down, base is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Rodriguez collects, fires to first. Not in time, and he reaches safely.
I feel like that's one of those rules in baseball that's tough to explain the logic behind if you're talking to a new fan or someone trying to learn the game. It's like, wait, what? The batter struck out, but he still gets to be on first base?
Yeah, I hear you. It's a weird one. Plus, the pitcher gets credit for the strikeout. It's an over for the batter. But, of course, no out is actually recorded. Kind of one of those, just trust me, let's move on situations. Pickoff throw.
Who doesn't love to watch Shohei play baseball? I mean, voters certainly did when they made him the unanimous choice for MVP in the American League in 2023. It was an easy choice. He had that award wrapped up by August.
That one not close. And that's ball one.
Well, as expected, Ohtani was great on the mound and at the plate that year. He struck out more than 11 batters every 9 innings he pitched and hit 44 home runs in the process.
That misses. And a full count now.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Left-hand hitter waits. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Pages, the base runner at first with 1 out. Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Back to the top of the lineup, and now Teoscar Hernandez. And a good eye there.
1 ball, no strike.
The Dodgers down by a run here in game 1 of this 3-game set. On the ground, Gonzalez throws to first in time, and Hernandez is out, and that'll do it. So the Dodgers leave 1. They trail here 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Rowdy Tellez.
Rowdy Tellez.
And he deals. And that's a little bit high. And that is ball 1.
You know, these Pirates doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there. And that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Kicks and deals. And he chases a high fastball there.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Michael A. Taylor, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. That one misses in the dirt.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium. Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And now 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
Bases empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, a well-thrown splitter is going to do exactly that. Get you off balance, thinking it's a fastball. Very similar to a changeup, but oftentimes a split's going to have even more downward movement with more velocity. Good pitch.
He swings and fouls one off. Yo, 1. And ball 1. Next pitch misses outside. And it's 2-1. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. But they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Bottom 4, here's the second baseman, Gavin Lux. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Throw over to Tellez. 1 up, 1 down.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Bounce to the right side. He steps on the bag, and a couple of quick outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Mookie Betts now. Struck out swinging his first time. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too. First pitch misses.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get...
That ends the inning, so we take a break. Dodgers down in order. They still trail 1-0. And we're back. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Nick Gonzalez. The pitch. There's the strike. And it's strike 2.
He's got a rare skill set out there on the mound. Even when he's low on energy, his stuff still has bite to it. You just don't see it flattening out just because he's tired. He's still delivering good action.
And that skips in the dirt. This ball's chopped on the ground. Lux in plenty of time to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Number 47.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Shepard. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
That one in the dirt. Going to count 1-2. And another ball. And the right-hander deals. Up the middle. Betts on to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The third baseman, number 13, Brian Hayes.
Here's the third baseman, Brian Hayes. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. Wouldn't chase that time.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner, got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
That one blasted deep to right. That's back. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. And he's got a double. Now the number 2 hitter. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Man at second. And misses inside. That one fouled off. Righty delivers. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Hayes stands at second with 2 gone.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that will end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Pirates 1 and the Dodgers nothing. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Muncy to hit.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
The 1-0. Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
The catcher,
The batter now will be Will Smith. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Just missed. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. Breaking ball inside. And now 2-0.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Whips it to first on the run. And a couple of quick outs. Jason Hayward steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That clips the zone. And it's 0-2.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And a pitch. That misses the zone. And the count 1-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Alex Vesia will take over here.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Well, one-run game. Here's the left fielder, Brian Reynolds. 1 for 2. The pitch. Right through there for a strike. Reynolds, a former All-Star, 29 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. And the pitch. Just off the inside edge.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
That was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
Up next for the Pirates, O'Neal Cruz. His homer earlier is responsible for the only runs they've scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball. They're kind of living and dying by the long ball so far in this one.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. On the move. Reaches out for it, but can't make the play. And it drops foul in the corner. Base is empty, 1 away. And we're in the top half of the 6th. And a foul ball. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
And a swing and a miss, and there's 2 away.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Down the line, Hernandez on the move. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. And now the lefty. Good eye right there. Two down, nobody on. You're in game one of this three-game set. That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
2 outs. In the air, left field. Hernandez brings it in for the 3rd out. Nothing across here this half. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Pirates 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Bottom of the 6th. And now the right fielder, Andy Pajes.
The right fielder, Andy.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. That's in for a strike. Righty to the plate. And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. And that one is lifted in the air. In position. Squeezes it. And there's one down.
Now batting, the pitcher.
The Dodgers going with a pinch hitter, Chris Taylor.
Pretty surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour. Taylor, a middle infielder by trade, played his college baseball at the University of Virginia. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. The Dodgers still looking for their first hit in this one. Next offering is in the dirt. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. They got it for out number 2.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Teoscar Hernandez getting ready to hit. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Dodgers go down quietly, and it remains 1-0. To the mound now, they turn to Blake Trinan. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Here's the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. The pitch. That clips the corner. And that one pulled foul. And 2 now. And the slider just misses.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Here's a 1-2. Bounce to third. Muncy sends it across to first. One up, one down. Andy Rodriguez, the next Pirate to hit. A strikeout and a walk. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. On its way to the corner, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. In the air, right side. Pajes sizing this one up and puts the squeeze on that one. And there are 2 outs.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. Ball 1 there. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Joe Kelly looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Brazier warming up as well. And another ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Next offering in there for a strike. 2-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Bucks go down quietly, but they're on top 1-0. Back here in L.A., now it's the second baseman, Gavin Lux. Shepard back to work.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
No more. 1 strike.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Just missed.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Painting the corners, working on the edges, and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
And fouled off. Kicks and fires. Fastball for a strike.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
Outside low. The count now 2-2.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Towards first. Tellez takes it himself, and that quickly 2 away.
Well, we're clearly at that point in this ball game with the no-no going that we're anticipating seeing some history. Those infielders right now, they are on their toes, expecting the ball to be hit to them.
Still no hits on the board. 1 out away from taking the no-no into the 8th. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-0. And delivers outside. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. There's a strike to Mookie. Swung on, popped up left side. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. Ready to begin the eighth. And now the pitcher, Shepard.
Number 47.
The pitch. And that's outside. And that's down and away.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
There's a strike. And the righty deals. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
So the batting order turns over. Brian Hayes now at the plate. This one in the air, center field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. 2 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that one is inside. On the ground, right side. Gathers and throws to first. And the Pirates go 1-2-3. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh, but they lead it 1-0. Ready for the bottom of the 8th, and now it's Max Muncy. And this lineup is still hitless as we begin the 8th. The right-hander back to work. That one close, ruled the ball. Ball 1.
One plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
And another ball. The line to kick the pitch.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. He's under it. And it's caught for the out. And he's now just 5 outs away. He's got a real shot at this thing.
Yeah, Boog, he is rolling just in one of those grooves where he looks pretty unbeatable today.
Smith up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Holding on to a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Here's a 1-1. Just missed. There's a strike at the knees. And the count is even, 2-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. So all the strikeouts, they just kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
Hayward at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there. The Dodgers hitless so far in the game. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 2. That's down and in. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two outs. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. And possibly a double switch coming now as a meeting taking place near the home plate area. Joe Kelly out of the bullpen now, and he'll go into the 6th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Diego Cartaya, he'll move into the 9th spot in the lineup.
Now catching and batting on number 76.
Well, one-run game. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder Brian Reynolds. 1 for 3.
Brian Reynolds.
And a pitch. In there at the knees for a strike. Kelly goes 6'1", 35 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2009. 0-1 down. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. And a pitch. Not even close there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Right-handed reliever. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Cruz in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
The pitch. That's in there, and that is strike 2.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
And that's outside. 3-2 now. Left-hand hitter waits. And down on strikes he goes. 2 away now. And now it's Rowdy Tellez.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
In the air, left field, down the line, and just foul. Strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Kicks and deals. That's towards center. Hayward under it. And that is that. Shepard heading back out for the bottom of the 9th as he'll look to make history. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Andy Pajas. Everyone's attention on the no-hit bid now. 3 tough outs to get. 3 outs from a no-hitter. That's off the mark. Ball 1.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. And another ball.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, too. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, that could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off the shoulder.
No outs. Runner at first. Diego Cartaya steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Right through there for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
One-run game, bottom 9. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
At the belt and fires. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Tying run at first. The winning run at the plate. Got him swinging. So the lineup flips over. Now the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. One of their last chances to break up the no-no.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
With the tying run on at first, and the home team trying to pull it out.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
And a ball evens the count.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Right-hander kick steals. And that one is lifted in the air. He's under it. And there's 2 down.
Man, 1 out away. We've seen no-nos get broken up on the final out before. Man, I'm excited and nervous all at the same time right now.
So it's their last chance in this one. And next for L.A., Gavin Lux. And the no-hit bid comes down to this. 1 more out to get. And the no-hitter just 1 out away. Close one doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. That's a little bit low. With the winning run at the plate, we're in the last half of the 9th inning. Sends it to center, and this should be it. He puts it away. It's a no-hitter.
Congratulations to him. He was dominant all game long. Got some really nice play behind him defensively. It seemed like everyone was on board pulling for him to finish the no-hitter, but most importantly, get the W for the team.
Here now is our final line score tonight. For the victorious Pirates, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors.